Okay, this is the Bug Slayer. There's a different version. Got this at Wally World. 15 bucks versus 40, 60, whatever. It works really good. They say it works just as well as the other brand. I just wanted to show you this because I went ahead and extended the barrel. This plastic here, it's hard to glue together with anything, so you're gonna have to put some goop in it to hold it in place. But anyways, this pipe here is off of the feeding line to a toilet underneath the toilet tank. They're like $3 for 3 feet of it. Anyways, again, the glue doesn't like to stick to it real well, so when you take this machine apart, you'll have to fill this in with some putty of some sort, some glue filler. I went ahead and used some UV resin on the inside and outside while it was in place, so that it would be lined up with the rest of the gun. And then once this glued, then I went ahead and took this back off and filled it in, so that if it comes loose, because again it doesn't like to stick to stuff, this material, that at least the putty filler would hold it in place. So it's working really well. It's working a lot better than the original with that extra 4 inches. I wouldn't add a whole lot more because it probably functioned negatively. Some people have replaced the spring with a stronger spring or stretched the spring. I don't think it's necessary for being a bug killer. In any case, a couple of other things I did. One thing was then I went ahead, when you pop this open, you'll see a bunch of gadgets back here, springs and such. I just removed all that stuff so that I don't have to deal with the safety anymore. Only time I'm going to use it when I caulk it, and that's it. So anyways, when you do open it up, this side doesn't have the screws, as you can see. They're all fake screws, right? But this side here does. When you open it so things don't fall apart, I would take all the screws out, flip it, then open it. Once you open it, you can get to this part here. You pop that. You drill a hole wide enough to fit this in. I used an angled reamer, really cheap, but I had one, and it fit nice and tight. Anyways, so you drill that hole. You put this gadget back in place. You put this on, slip this through the hole, and sleeve it to the barrel, the original barrel, which comes to this point here. And then go ahead and use some crazy glue just to hold it in place. Pull it, put the putty in there, put resin or whatever you want. Slip it back together and let it dry, or get hard, and then you put the whole thing back together. Again, I'll go back to this here. When you open it up, there's a couple of locking mechanisms that fit the switch here, and you'll be able to tell by moving it back and forth a bit. But anything past this back here, I would just chop that off. This piece right here, I cut off what's inside and just crazy glued it in there. I think there's 2 springs in there. Remove those, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. I just cock it and shoot. And I'm not going to give you a sample of the shooting or whatever, but a range of about from there to the end of the cement. And I've got a circle about this big of sandblasting or salt blasting that I have. So it's narrowed the circumference of the shot quite a bit with this, and it retained the power. In fact, I think it's shooting as well or better. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. This is going to come in real handy here in Georgia, and yeah, have a little fun too. All right, later.